MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. And we are set for baseball
Leading
here
off
this
tonight
evening.
for the Yankees, the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0, and Judge is off and running. That's a strike to throw down. And Altuve's tag is there. He's out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second for the steal, but it didn't work out.
Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Another full count pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gurriel over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Jay Happ is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Torres hit the bag. Relay to Encarnacion, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hicks will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Leading off with the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Hicks drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Batting fifth.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. There is Altuve. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading up for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Happ has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least one or two guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Now a swing by Bregman, and a ball hit well to deep left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Batting fifth.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. He'll take a look at ball one.
Gurriel.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Riding into the box, number 44. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First offering on its way. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And he really paid the price at second base. But it's a double play. And the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off with
7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is popped up. Gurriel is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His third home run of this series. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, some might consider this a cheap home run because he didn't exactly crush it, but he got enough of it to doink it off the foul pole, and that's all it takes. And guess what? It looks like a bomb in the box score tomorrow.
Batting 9.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 2-1 home. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees. DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5. All even now at 1-1. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick.
Leading
as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Reddick.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Here's big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's in there, 3-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now no better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 44 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at bat.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually
Third
pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Set and the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now, Didi Gregorius. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Encarnacion leads off second with nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Yanks leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, number 44. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Striding in, Martin Maldonado. The pitch. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Striding in once again,
Leading
Brett
off the
Gardner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
And a
That's inside.
fastball just misses. It's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now
this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Aaron Judge.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team
The
a lead.
0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. A pause and the 0-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now Altuve connects deep left field, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
In now, Michael Brantley. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Third
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it through. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Leading
and
off,
guys, 7th inning
center
already.
field.
Hey, I'm not complaining,
Aaron
but this one's been
Hicks.
flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the seventh inning coming up. Get up and stretch. 2-1 New York. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And a slider tails outside for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike two.
I got to count 2-2.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
The batter, number one.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is taken high, but still a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Please. Now pitching for the New York
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tyler Line.
Number 44 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying
Now
run
batting,
over at
catcher,
first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Correa is off at first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Count still at 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. One more time. Full extension in left field as he hauls this one in. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Brett Gardner, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The left fielder, number 11.
Will Harris been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 36, Will Harris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place. Now hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Gurriel is over to take a look at it. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-1. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt now. It's not working, and you just can't keep running into outs.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For the Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate
Leading up
appearances.
for the Astros, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his
Now
third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifted into center field. Hicks is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Digging in now, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run homer down the line in right. As they've taken the lead, it's now 3-2. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Adam Ottavino enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire.
Alex Bregman.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. High and deep to left center field. Gardner going back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Now batting, the first baseman, ESTE.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ottavino has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 2. Digging in to try it again, Torres will try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Labor Torres.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
He's set. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher.
The batter.
And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1-2.
That's count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and no strikes. Osuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a second-year big leaguer. Hicks, base runner at first with 1 out. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Altuve has it. There's one on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. The Astros have evened up this league championship series at 2 games apiece. Will Harris is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series.